The Bauer Hyperlite 2 chest protector is the best one I have tried in years. In the last year alone, I've tried the Bauer Shadow, the Vaughn SLR3 Pro Carbon, McKinney Pro Elite, CCM Axis 2, and the CCM Pro Spec. And the Bauer Hyperlite 2 from Goalie Monkey is the one that gave me the best first impression. First, a quick thank you to Goalie Monkey for providing the chest protector for me to use. If you're buying new equipment, please consider using my affiliate link available below in the video description. I get a small percentage of the revenue, but more importantly, Goalie Monkey will continue sending me equipment to review. Going back to the other chest protectors that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I don't mean to say that they are bad. They are all very good chest protectors. The McKinney and the CCM Pro Spec, for example, I didn't get a chance to try those on the ice, and it's really hard to tell if you like something based on just trying it before you go on the ice or even using it on the ice a few times. Chest protectors in particular take a while to break in, so I don't have a full review for those. I am just saying that the Bauer Hyperlite 2 gave me the best first impression of any chest protector I've tried. So first, let's talk about what I don't like about the Hyperlite 2 chest protector. And right now, that answer is nothing. But there are some things that could be problems down the road based on different reviews I've read. So here's what I think they would be. One, the build quality doesn't look super high. As the name says, this thing is really light, and I have to wonder how it will hold up over the long term. People have messaged me saying that parts of their Hyperlite 2 have broken apart, especially at the arms, so maybe something to keep in mind. It's important to mention that a lot of people say this about Bauer gear in general, and I find that that's not always the case. People will have different experiences, so you should take those reviews with a grain of salt every time. Right now, the build quality isn't an issue at all. It's just something that I've heard about and maybe something to keep in mind with this chest protector. I haven't tried it yet for long enough to know, but so far, so good. Another thing is the arm adjustment. As someone commented on my Instagram post, there's no adjustability on the arm width or at the elbow area. Just the length. You're able to adjust how long the arms are based on where they connect at the chest and the torso part of the chest protector, but you can't adjust the width or the space in the elbow area. This isn't an issue for me, but it might be for you. I'm sure most people will be fine if they have the right size, but that's why it's important to try it on at home before you use it on the ice. Goalie Monkey offers free returns as long as the equipment isn't used on the ice. Another thing that could be a problem but wasn't a problem yet is the protection. The protection on the Hyperlite 2 chest protector seems really good. I just haven't used it long enough to say for sure. In the first skate, I had a few shots in the arms and shoulders and I was fine and it felt really solid, but the jury is still out on this one. I need more time to say for sure. I don't expect protection to be a problem, but this thing isn't as thickly built as a CCM Pro Spec, for example. And I'm sure that any goalies that use this at the pro level got the beefed up version. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If you buy this chest protector, you do likely have the option of adding in extra protection. You can get a beefed up model available from most stores. You should check with Goalie Monkey to see if you can get this. It may not be necessary for you, but if you're somebody who likes to have a little bit of extra protection, it's something to keep in mind. So that's it for what I didn't like, which is really nothing, just some things that I might be paying attention to down the road. Here's what I do like and really like about this chest protector. First of all, the design is cool. It doesn't really matter because of the jersey. You're not going to wear it on the ice where everyone can see it. I just think it was really cool. As soon as I opened it out of the box, I thought the chest protector looked awesome. Just a nice thing to have, even though no one will see it when you're on the ice. The mobility is incredible. Most chest protectors feel really stiff the first time you try them. It's really uncomfortable and it takes a few weeks to really break them in. That was not the case here. There was literally no break-in required. I went on the ice, I felt like I had been wearing this chest protector for years. I didn't feel like I was breaking in a new piece of equipment. Like I said, I've tried so many different chest protectors in the last year, and all of them, really except the Vaughn SLR3 Pro Carbon, felt stiff, they felt bulky. I felt like I would have to take a long time to break them in. The Hyperlite 2 just felt immediately comfortable, which is rare in a chest protector. There is easy arm length adjustability, so at the shoulder area, you can adjust where the arms attach, so you can make it longer or shorter. When I opened this up out of the box, the arms were a little too short, so I had to lengthen them, and then it felt way more comfortable. So that's something that's nice to have. Will the Velcro wear out over time? Maybe. Right now, not a problem. I use Velcro on a lot of my equipment, and I haven't had an issue yet. Arm movement is really easy, so with certain chest protectors, I find that the protection on the forearms will interfere with my blocker cuff, and that wasn't the case here at all. Like I said, it felt so comfortable right away. Easy mobility, it just felt great to use it on the ice. As the name suggests, it is super light. This thing, I don't know what it weighs. I should probably look that up and maybe I'll put it on the screen as I'm making this video. But I have to say, it just feels really, really light, really comfortable. And I wore it on the ice. First time, I forgot that I was breaking in something new. It didn't feel stiff, it didn't feel heavy. So if you're into that, if you want something that's very comfortable to wear on the ice, I definitely recommend the Hyperlite 2. It's just really comfortable. Like, I expected it to be uncomfortable. I expected to have to use it a few times, maybe wear it off the ice as well to get adjusted to it. I put it on right away, it just felt like I had been wearing it for years. Protection felt solid. I got a few shots in the shoulder area, didn't feel anything. I feel like the arms too are very well built. I don't see any gaps where a puck could really hurt. It is not as thick as other chest protectors on the market, the CCM Pro Spec, for example, potentially the Warrior. I haven't tried that one. It's light and it looks as if it was built to be light, but the protection still felt solid. So I need more time to really learn about this. It depends on the kind of shots you face. One skate isn't enough. For my first impression, it felt like it was protective enough. That opinion may change over time. And like I said, if it's available, I recommend the beefed up version if you're facing those high level shots. Even if you play in a beer league, shots can hurt. There are people who played at a high level or just people who are strong and can shoot the puck hard. So it's something to keep in mind. I like more protection, some people like less. There are removable parts on the torso of this chest protector. So you'll see at the belly area, you can take parts out. That will depend on if you like to tuck or not tuck your chest protector. I personally don't tuck it into my pants. I find that more comfortable. So I probably should have taken the protection off. I found that interfered a little bit. That was my fault. The things are easily removable. You can just take them off. They're attached by Velcro and you can decide what feels more comfortable for you. The shoulder floaters are adjustable. That means that this isn't NHL legal, but it is nice freedom if you want to have them sit higher or lower. Most people play in a league where they can adjust the shoulders. Just something to keep in mind if you follow those NHL rules. One thing I also really don't like in chest protectors is when they come across the body very flat. I like them to be integrated around my rib cage. I like to feel like it's a secure fit. This definitely felt like that. The rib protection is solid. It goes right around your rib cage. It's very integrated and secure. Super comfortable for me. Some people, I've read other reviews and they've said that the rib protection digs up into their armpit. So you have to try this out for yourself and see what you like. I personally found it very comfortable, but it depends on your body type and what you prefer when you play. The rib protection in general, it felt like the protection there was soft, but not necessarily like a puck would hurt. It's hard to explain. You have to just take a look at it. It goes up pretty high, the rib protection, which I like. I like to protect against weird shots that come in from the side. But like I said, overall, this thing is not very thick compared to other chest protectors like the CCM Pro Spec. So something to keep in mind as well. In conclusion, I would highly recommend trying out the Hyperlite 2 chest protector. Even if you don't want to wear it on the ice, you can order it from Goalie Monkey, try it out at home, and then return it if you don't like it. I think that you will be very impressed with how it feels, with how comfortable and light it is. The only things that you need to keep in mind are, will the protection be enough, depending on where you play, depending on how much protection you like, and how long will this thing last? Will it break apart? I don't mean to say that it will. I have no idea that it will. I have other Bauer equipment that I really like and has held up well, but it is just something that I wasn't able to properly review because I've only had it for a short period of time. If you're someone who doesn't like stiff chest protectors, if you want to feel really mobile and comfortable on the ice, this is the chest protector for you. Highly recommend trying it out at least. And if you use the Goalie Monkey link in the description of this video, I do get a small percentage of that revenue. And more importantly, it shows Goalie Monkey that these reviews are working and people are purchasing equipment using that link. So I will get more equipment to review and I can make more of these types of videos. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments and I will respond to you. Check out the Goalie Strength website for our training programs and our hats, our hoodies now, and our t-shirts. And I will see you in the next video.